Missouri's Kansas City has. One of Joe Burrow's key plays during the thrilling game at Arrowhead Stadium was not listed on the stat sheet. He may have prevented the game-ending dismissal of his standout receiver. Early in the fourth quarter, Ja'Marr Chase exploded with an in-your-face protest of the refereeing, which resulted in a 15-yard penalty from referee Alex Kemp for unsportsmanlike behavior. The Cincinnati Bengals quarterback intervened soon. The receiver may have been expelled as he started to circle around to ostensibly offer Kemp additional criticism if Burrow hadn't rallied Chase to remove him from the scene. Regarding his part in the exchange, Burrow claimed, "I was just trying to de-escalate the situation." The quarterback made a helpful peacemaking gesture. Prior to the penalty, Kemp said that Chase had questioned whether he had been knocked down by an unlawful hip-drop tackle during the play. The officials informed him that they did not believe the tackle to be illegal. Replays of the second down play that resulted in a penalty revealed that Trent McDuffie, a cornerback for the Kansas City Chiefs, grabbed Chase's face mask as he brought him to the ground. Furthermore, given the recent hip drop restriction, the tackle could have called for further investigation. You can find everything Bengals related, including the most recent information on injuries, schedule, roster, statistics, and more. When questioned about why Chase was reported for misbehavior by a pool reporter on behalf of the Professional Football Writers of America, Kemp said, "It's pretty clear-cut. Only derogatory rhetoric is used by a game official. That's all there was to it. In reality, there was no interpretation at all. I will not repeat what he said, but the language he used was harsh and left no room for interpretation. I'm not quite sure what was said," says Burrow. Zach Taylor, the coach of the Bengals, was also lacking in relevant information. Taylor said, "I'm not in the middle of it. As a result, I was unable to witness everything said or done." ESPN's Ben Baby, who covers pool coverage, questioned Kemp about how a player is judged to have gone too far in disputing officiating calls. Kemp said, "The simple answer is direct, personal abusive language toward a game official versus profanity used by grown men. That is the boundary. We just cannot allow it to happen in professional football when that boundary is breached." When media gathered at his locker, Chase declined to comment on the incident, but after the pack dispersed, he admitted to USA Today's Sports that he had concerns about the apparent face mask and what he believed to be a hip drop tackle. "Was it a hip drop or a face mask?" "Either or," said Chase. There was a lot of opposition over how the swivel hip drop tackle would be officiated by some players, coaches, and even the NFL Players Association when the NFL banned the play in the spring as a safety precaution. The competition committee acknowledged that real-time decisions would be difficult, but it believed penalties and warnings would be issued after plays were reviewed over the next week. If Chase has a voice or more, his case deserves higher consideration.